press record. All right, so this is day 2 of the Six Figure Secrets Simplified Masterclass. I'm so glad to have you guys here. We're diving into step 2 of the Soulful Abundance System. And so I'm going to share my screen with you today with the workbook. But if you still need the Six Figure Action Guide, please type in the chat inside of the Facebook group. Six Figure Guide, or let me know, or reach out to me, or send me a DM. I want to make sure that you have this information. This workbook is super valuable. Okay, Rhonda, great. Have you registered? Well, obviously you registered, Rhonda, because you got the Zoom link, right? Okay, so once you register, the action guide is sent immediately. So if for some reason you didn't get it, chances are it ended up in spam or someplace like that. So be sure to kind of look for a message from info@shineabundancenow.com. And if you can't find it, no problem. We'll make sure that we get that for you. You searched, but you couldn't find it. Okay. I will make sure that we get that to you then after this class, Rhonda, for sure. We'll make sure that you get that. And it really is important for those of you that don't have the workbook. If you need it, please let me know. I want you to have it. This is something that you're going to come back to over and over and over again. These are the same 6 steps that I use in my business. And it's what I've used. It's what I teach inside of Activate Abundance Academy over and over and over to help our clients create consistent clients, money in their business. And it's actually helped me create the 7-figure mark, $1 million in my business in just 3 years. So what I'm giving you is golden. I often get people saying, holy cow, Chris, like you could totally charge for this masterclass. And I know that I could. It's actually like a mini course for sure. But I'm here and I'm giving you this information for free. So I'm so glad to have you here. You know, it's so funny. I actually had somebody reach out to me, a messenger, and she's like, what's the catch? Like, why is this free? And I'm like, no catch. Like, I promise, no catch. I really want you to learn this. I want you to take this away. My mission and my business is here to serve you and to support you in knowing exactly what are the needle movers, right? I want you to have crystal clarity on what are the needle movers in your business so that you can stop doing all the stuff and all the noise that is not creating clients, that is not allowing you to bring new people into your business. And really know exactly what to do so that you're not flailing around and just trying to what I call duct tape and popsicle stick things together. Anybody else feel like that you're just kind of duct taping and popsicling stuffs together? Yeah, I did too when I first started too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can pop in to our, here we go. Make sure I get your, let's see. So we ended yesterday here with the abundance formula. And I just want to recap real quickly on the abundance formula. So abundance is more than just wealth. It's more than just wealth. It's a combination of freedom, a combination of joy, and a combination of wealth, right? We get to build an amazing business with our well-being intact, with our integrity intact, and allowing us to have freedom in our life and in our business. And that's really, really important to me. And I really try to model that for my clients inside of my business as well. As a matter of fact, we just got back last weekend. We had an amazing 3-day retreat at this beautiful retreat center called the Well of Mercy. And it is critical that you take time to renew. One of the things that we teach our clients to do inside of the design module, we're not going to do that today because we've got so much information to get through, but is create a freedom calendar. Create a freedom calendar so you know when you're working on your business and you don't burn out. I actually got yet another message from a wellness entrepreneur yesterday saying, I am so burnt out. I'm ready to burn it down. And I don't want that for you. And you don't have to do that. All right, so let's talk about the truths, 5 truths that are not taught in your certification programs. And this is really important because I see so many coaches and practitioners struggling, trying to do things that they see people are doing, right? And yet they're doing things at the wrong time in their business. So truth number 1 is inspired action is actually creating abundance. Inspired action, not hustly action, not just meditating our way to success. Yes, we absolutely need the mindset component dialed in first, but Inspired action, actually implementing what you're learning, implementing and actually creating what it is that you need is what is going to create abundance for you. So we get to have this beautiful combination of yin and yang, right? Feminine and masculine. Without the masculine, there's no structure, right? I like to think of it as like a riverbank. If you a riverbank or a creek, there's the riverbank that holds the water. Without that structure, without that container, there's no river, there's no creek. It just kind of seeps everywhere. So we need structure. We need to know what to do. We need to have a plan. And we also need to be able to take inspired action. And yesterday I talked about the difference between inspired action and hustly action. So if you missed yesterday, definitely pop back in and you can catch the replay on our replay hub that we emailed out to you today. You can also find it inside the guide section here inside the Facebook group. Truth number 2 that they don't teach you, a high touch, high end offer needs to be one of your offers in your business. And no matter how you have felt about this in the past, this is essential. This is essential. I also see many people being afraid to actually charge for a high-end offer, or they're not sure what to put in a high-end offer. And so we're actually going to talk about that today. And what they do is they're like, oh, let me just create like a course. Let me just create a $97 course, a $27 course, a $97 membership, right? And while there's absolutely nothing wrong with courses or memberships, the people that you are seeing creating 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, 7 figures in their business are the ones that are creating memberships and courses because you need a large audience in order to sell those. So I really want you to think about that. How many $97 offers do you need to sell in order to hit 10K months? Every single month, right? 100. Well, in order to sell 100, that means you need to actually have conversations, like legit conversations with real people, with 500 people a month, which means if we multiply that 500 by another 5, do you have a list? Are you having 2,500 people coming into your ecosystem every single month? Chances are you don't. I don't. So I know you don't, right? So the beauty of having a high-end, high stuff, high-end, high touch offer is that you don't need that, right? You don't need that. Here's the other thing that you don't see behind the scenes, and that is people that are selling courses and memberships that are using that as their main business model to create income in their business are putting a lot of money behind ads. Why? Because you need to have a lot of people coming into your ecosystem. So we're talking about $50,000 a month in ads, $100,000 a month in ads. There's no way that you are anywhere close to being able to invest in ads every single month at that level in order to make that work, right? So we have to have a high-end offer. And this is not just like a one-off offer. This is actually a package. And I want to share why this is important. When we have a high-end, high-touch package or program, what we're doing is we are having a container of support for our ideal clients. We're actually helping them get the best results possible, right? You and I both know, and you probably have done this too, and if you have, no shame, I'm going to totally out myself. I've actually bought courses in the past, never finished them, never opened them, never implemented what was taught. Why? Because there's no support for me to ask questions and there's no accountability for me to follow through. Low-end offers, you cannot give people the level of support and attention that actually allows them to create the results in a course and in a small membership. They're great for information, but remember, information does not equal transformation. I want you guys to write that down if you haven't heard that yet. Information does not equal transformation. So if we really want people to get results, the best way for our clients to get results is to have consistency of care and be able to have support from us multiple times, right? So I'm talking about a 1 month or a 3 month or a 6 month. Actually, my preference is a 3 month or a 6 month or a year offer. Okay. Why? Again, because we want our people to get results. If they have, think about it, if they have support with you over the course of 3 months, and they not only have access to you in weekly calls, but they have access to you in between, what type of support and transformation do you think that they're going to get? A whole lot more than just downloading, a 6-module course that they may or may not ever get into. Okay, so I'm going to share with you today 4 specific things that you absolutely want to have inside of your high-end offer. Okay, and then we're also going to talk about the other thing that is critical is a signature system. So we're going to talk into both of these things. Okay, so when we think about designing your high-end offer, first of all, let me just get into the other benefits of creating and having high-end packages. One of them I mentioned, your business becomes more profitable because high-end packages bring in greater income per client. It's also going to allow you to have a higher profit margin because you don't have to spend money on ads. Okay. And truth be told, if you're not at $500,000 in your business right now, you really should not be spending money on ads. We only want ads to not make things work. Ads do not make things work. Let me say that again. Ads do not make things work if they're not already working. Ads will actually help to exponentially help your marketing process work or your sales process work, but that has to work first, which means you have to start bringing in income first. Okay. The benefit of a high-end packager program is it also frees your time because you don't need to work with as many people to reach your desired income goals. You have a greater cash flow, even with a small list or a small number of contacts, right? That's just great. You get to have more intimate connections with people and you only need a small list. It also keeps you from slipping into over delivering and burning out. We don't want burnout. Okay. You get to focus your business on creating extraordinary results for your clients. You're not selling your time, and it liberates you to really enjoy the business and love your life and to really love your business. Right. You also become well known at what you do because you are giving people intimate support and they're getting results. And when you are giving people support and they're getting results, what does that do? It elevates your sense of self-worth, right? It reaffirms your purpose. You feel fulfilled in what it is that you're doing. You have that sense of self-worth and fulfillment at the soul level because you can see that the work that you are doing is actually transforming lives, actually creating those ripple effects. It also keeps your business simple to run, okay? This is so important. We need simple. Complexity kills. And when you have a business that's simple to run, it actually lowers the stress of running a business. Okay. It also is going to allow you to typically high-end clients, and I want you to think about this, you might think about this in your life, a high-end client is going to replace less committed clients. When somebody is investing in a high-end program or offer, I guarantee you they're not going to ghost you on their calls and they're going to show up and they're actually going to implement because they've got skin in the game. Okay. And I know that because I have offered significant discounts and even free programs to people before, and they haven't implemented it. Why? There's no skin in the game. There has to be an energetic exchange. There has to be some energy of commitment and follow through. Okay. And again, they exist. High-end packages allow you to serve people at the highest level. And remember, people are not investing in you. They're investing in themselves. They're investing in themselves through you. And when you have this container that you support people with, it's fabulous. Okay, so there's 4 main things that you want to have, critical components that are important to put inside of your high-end offer. And this is inside your workbook. So this is critical components. And so I want you to write these down. There's 4 of them. Okay, one of them is going to be creating momentum. Creating momentum. When somebody invests to work with you in your high-end offer, you want your people to generate results quickly, immediately, so they really feel the value of their investment. It's really a key moment. Think of this as part of your onboarding process. You want to give them something that is going to help them to create excitement and help them to take inspired action and help them to get the most of your program. And so this might look like, these are just some ideas. You can see which ones might fit for you. It might be a Kickstart consultation, right? Maybe a fast track strategy session or a fast track health assessment that they get with you. Sometimes it might look like a VIP day, right? You can do a live or virtual VIP day with somebody, right? Like, let's get on the same page. Let's create what it is that they want to create. Sometimes it might look like a starter checklist, or it could even be a group or a seminar class that you're offering. It could be a review. For those of you that are in nutrition, you could give them a health assessment and then invite them into a special health assessment where you get to renew the answers and actually help them along the way. So the first thing that we want to make sure that we're putting inside of our high-end offers, think of this as like your program inventory, is how are you going to help them to create momentum right away? Number two, you want to make sure that you are including expertise and training, right? Clients love, love, love specific topic how-to training, right? And so I want you to look for ways that you can deliver your expertise. Think handouts, think exercises, think activities. One of the things that we include inside of our Activate Abundance Academy is a whole business builders toolkit. So we give you templates, we give you done for you emails, we give you a 90-day done for you content plan, we give you all of everything that you need inside of a membership portal so that you can access that. Okay. So you think about done for you forms or checklists. Maybe for those of you that are helping people reduce their stress, that could be meditations, right? It could be special teachings or trainings that are in addition on specific topics that you give them access to. And hear me, you don't need to have like a whole membership portal for this. You could actually keep those inside of your Google Drive in a folder that is very simple and accessible and free for you to run. Okay. Number three, you want to make sure that you're clear about the how of the delivery. How are you delivering the results that your clients are investing in? Are you giving them access to a Facebook group? Do they have access to email? Do they have access to seminars or retreats? Are you delivering it in a group or private coaching and consulting sessions? Are you adding any group training or Q&A calls? Maybe you might have some SOS calls, right? I know many of my clients like to offer some, 15-minute SOS calls or emergency check-in sessions, right? So these are things that, again, this is so much more than just 12 one-on-one sessions over the course of 90 days, right? We're creating value, and the value that we're giving people is so that they get what? Results, right? So they get results. So we're leading with value always. Number four, and this is the last thing that you want to make sure that you have inside of your high-end offer or program or package, is bonuses. Bonuses. What kind of bonuses can you offer people that will help them get results even quicker? Even quicker. So I'll give you an example. When you join me inside of Activate Abundance Academy, we give you access to the Cash Flow Accelerator bundle. So we teach you how to create $2,000 to $10,000 in your first 30 days. That's a bonus. Okay. We also give you access to the Holistic Business Foundations program. And that sets you up for how to create your high-end offer, how to price your high-end offer, how to create your signature system, who's your ideal client, what's your unique brilliance. We even invite you to an entire VIP day so that you know exactly what are the words that you need to use to attract your ideal client into your ecosystem. These are bonuses. These are over and above what we normally have inside of our program. So you want to make sure that when you are giving people bonuses, that they're not necessarily something that they absolutely have to have in order to get results, right? Your main program is what they need to get results. The bonuses are over and above what your people need to get results, and think of them as like just these beautiful extras. It could be, again, additional assessments or additional trainings, right? Like I just mentioned, an additional training or access to an additional course that we have, right? So we also give you an access to how to create content that converts course. It's a 10 module course created by my personal expert marketer and copywriter, Laura Machintino, and we've got that in there for you. So you know exactly how to create content and speak to your ideal client that's going to bring her inside of your ecosystem, right? It could be, think about if you decide that you were going to do a VIP day with somebody and that was your high-end offer. You could give them a car ride, right? Pickup from the airport. You could give them additional access to maybe a friend or a partner. You could invite them to be interviewed by you and be able to support them and to give them access to your list or to your community. You could do done for you materials, right? So done for you materials are going to make, again, how can we collapse the timeline and help our people get results quicker? So done for you materials are templates, scripts, checklists. You can give them a welcome gift. I love sending my people gifts. Gifts are my love language. I love gifting my clients gifts. I send books, I send journals, I send water bottles, I send some of my favorite things. I send tea. I love to give gifts, and these are added bonuses. Why? Because it creates a high touch experience, right? Think of white glove service. Okay, so those are 4 critical components. I'm going to just kind of recap them again real quickly. Number 1 is create momentum, get them starting generating results quickly. Number 2, expertise, give them expertise and training. Number 3, include how you're delivering it. And number 4, add the bonuses. Okay. All right. Now let's dive into your signature system, because this is what is going to 10x your income and your impact. And they absolutely do not teach you this in business school. They don't teach you this in any of your certifications. I only learned this in a program that I was in after I was already creating 6 figures. And when I learned this, I was like, holy cow, I wish I would have had this sooner. So I really want to take you through why your signature system is actually going to be a very important key to building an abundant wellness practice. So there are ways that your signature system does this. And so I want to share with you, some of the ways that your signature system is going to do this. Number 1, your signature system is going to help you create order out of chaos. Right? A lot of times we're not sure exactly how to tell our people what it is that we do, right? Especially when we're first starting. I don't know, work with me because I'm a good coach. Not sure. Your signature system is going to allow you to take a process and it's going to allow you to organize what it is that you do so that you can talk about your services with clarity and confidence. Who wants more clarity and confidence? Type yes in the chat if that's you. Yeah, type yes in the Facebook group or here on the chat. It feels so amazing when you are 100% crystal clear about how you're actually talking about your services, right? And here's the thing, people are going to invest with you when they know that you are confident, right? Nobody is going to make you feel confident. That has to come from, that's an inside job, right? So number 1 is it's going to help you create order. And the beauty of this is that when you have order, when you have a signature system, it is going to allow you to make the signature system the hero. It's going to allow you to make the signature system the hero. Why? Because people invest in processes. People want to know that you've got a step-by-step system to help them get results. And if you can share, this is my step-by-step system, just like I'm modeling here for you. I'm taking you through my 6-step Soulful Abundance system. Yesterday, we focused on day 1, which was alignment. Today, we're focusing on day 2, which is design. We need to design your high-end offer and program. We need to design your signature system. We're even going to help you design your freedom calendar. We just don't have time to do all 3 of those here today. The second way it's going to help increase your income and impact is it's going to help you stand out from the crowded market. This is key. When you have a signature framework, that means that you are specializing, and people want specialists. They don't want generic, right? Think about it. If you had to, get open heart surgery, you wouldn't just go to your family doctor. You'd be like, hell no, I want a heart surgeon, right? I want somebody who does this every day. So your signature system is going to allow you to specialize so that you can attract new clients. Okay. It's also going to help you offer your signature system in a variety of ways, which means that it's going to allow you to springboard from one main offer into multiple different types of offers using your signature system. And I'll give you an example. You could use your signature system just like I did and teach a masterclass here. Okay. You could take a component of it and you could teach that in a VIP day or a workshop. You could take one step of your system and teach it in a signature talk. I've also taken my signature system and I'm actually writing a book about it. It's going to be coming out next fall. It's called the Soulful Abundance System. You're going to get the whole thing, right, in writing. So think about these ways that are going to allow you to create multiple different ways that you are creating visibility with one main system. One main system. Right? It's also going to allow you to have speaking and joint venture opportunities, right? Because I have a system, I can go on podcasts and say, I want to share my system. I can talk and and I have created a signature talk around the Soulful Abundance System, around the nurture method that I'm going to be actually diving in with you guys tomorrow. Okay, so it's giving you joint venture opportunities. When you are talking about your system and you are getting in front of other people's audiences, it's going to allow you to expand and 10x your visibility, right? It's also going to inspire. Think about this. When you have a system and you know what steps you're going to be sharing and teaching people, it's going to inspire your copywriting. It's going to become the basis for your content. It's going to become the basis for what you post. It's going to be the basis for how you get attention. No longer are you going to be like, oh my God, I don't know what to post. What the hell am I supposed to post today on Facebook? What am I supposed to share? What am I supposed to write about? Your signature system. Okay. It's going to help you avoid bright, shiny object syndrome. Look, if you're an entrepreneur, I guarantee you have bright, shiny object syndrome. Why? Because we've got great ideas, right? We're like, oh, I could do this and I could do this and I could do this. Yes, you could. And we also want to stay simple. We want to stay focused. We want to avoid bright, shiny object syndrome. So you're able to stay focused on what you're offering when you're talking about your signature system. It also is going to help you attract clients because when you have a system, it transforms the work that you do into something that looks, feels, and seems tangible to the people that you're talking to, right? People need to know and feel that what it is, the way that they're going to work with you is tangible, right? It's also going to help you create that authentic, that leadership and your visibility, right? When you have a system, it is allowing you to step into your authority. It says, I've figured this out for you, to your clients, and I'm going to give you this system and I'm going to walk with you along these steps, right? It's not just, I'm going to help you create XYZ. It's no, I'm going to walk you along these steps. I'm going to support you so that you can go from where you are now to where it is that you want to be. And clients love hearing that you have a step-by-step system because it helps them focus on a result. Okay, so signature systems, frameworks, pathways, whatever you want to call it. There's multiple, and I guarantee that now that I've talked about signature system, if you haven't heard about these before, you're going to start seeing them. You're going to start seeing coaches talk about it. Right? Sarah, I know you know my good friends, Lisa and Kayla, you know, the Divine Profit Method, that's a signature system, right? Framework, pathway, codes, method, All of these are systems or frameworks. And when you have those, you get to communicate the value of your work and actually have something that you can then help people. So again, your signature system is building your bridge. It allows you to break through the noise and saturation in your health, in your wellness industry, and it allows you to be the standout leader in your field. Okay? Don't worry if you don't get it all down today. This is actually something that we help you with, and we map this out for you in the second module inside of Activate Abundance Academy. Okay. Tomorrow, we are going to dive into the nurture method, and we're actually going to be talking about 3 separate pieces: attract, nurture, and invite. But before we do that, I want to, and I told you yesterday that I was so glad to have you guys here, and you're absolutely so welcome to be here and consume the information. But I do want to open enrollment to you today for Activate Abundance Academy. For those of you that are already like, yep, I love you. I want the system. I want to learn the system. And more importantly, I want to implement the system in my business. Right? When we implement systems in our business, this is the key to getting the results that you want to have. When we don't implement in our business, this is where we're trying to download things, popsicle stick and duct tape things together, and I don't want that for you. So if you know that you are absolutely like, I have got to get a handle on this and I'm ready, I want support, then I want to invite you into Activate Abundance Academy. And here's the cool thing that I have for you. Activate Abundance Academy is going to give you the entire system. It's going to give you the whole 6-step framework that I teach. You get an entire year to go through it. But even more than that, it's going to help you streamline your workflow so that you know what to focus on daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly. We're going to give you weekly one-on-one calls with me. I'm teaching it. You really get access to me. It's not just, hey, I'm just going to teach this masterclass and then you'll never hear from me or see me again, and other team members are going to be there. We're absolutely going to help you do that. We're going to help you create irresistible offers that deliver maximum value for your clients. We're going to help you build a thriving and sustainable business that aligns with your values and your mission, right? While delivering value to your clients, right? You do not have to hustle. You do not have to burn out. You do not have to resort to icky, salesy, slimy tactics that no longer work for you and especially don't work for heart-centered entrepreneurs. Okay? You're going to feel good about waking up to your business. I really want you to imagine this. Imagine waking up and being super excited and energized and motivated and excited in your business because you know what to do. We actually give you a golden hour. This is so important. You know what to do in your business. You're like, yep, these are the 3 things I need to focus on today. You know exactly what to do to achieve your goals so that you start your morning routine feeling confident and in control of your schedule. You have well-functioning systems, and we're also going to help you simplify tech. Who here feels like, oh my God, I want to do this, but I don't know how to deal with the tech? Anybody else feel kind of like tech challenge? We actually give you one-on-one tech calls. One-on-one tech calls every single month, right? So inside of Activate Abundance Academy, you get 3 group calls with me every single month. We work on a 3-week on, 1 week off so that you have week 4 to integrate. And then in addition to that, you get 4 one-on-one calls with me every single quarter so that I can plan with you your 90-day profit plan. We're going to dive in and I'm going to help you strategize exactly what are the marketing activities that are going to help you attract clients into your ecosystem, nurture them, and invite them to work with you. We're going to plan that out, just you and me. You got my eyeballs on your business the whole time. You also have monthly calls if you want. You get to choose from either a tech call, one-on-one, or a visibility call with our marketing strategist, or technically challenged, Gina said. Yeah. Or you can also have a success call. If you know that you're getting in your way and you're spinning in your head and you're just like, oh, I'm not actually taking the action. Great. We actually have Samantha Schmuck. She is actually one of the amazing leaders and creators of the life coaching program inside of the Health Coach Institute. She is on our team. We have a whole team to support you. So Activate Abundance Academy is giving you everything that you need to grow and build a thriving six-figure and beyond business at a fraction of what it would cost you to hire a marketer, a tech support, a business strategist, right? Think about it. I was actually talking to my son the other day. When you go to college, you might major in business, but you still don't know how to build a business after your major, right? You don't. Absolutely. This is going to help you. You could spend 50 to 100 grand on trying to go back to business and learn that. You could spend close to well over six figures in your business, which I definitely have over the years on copywriting, on multiple things. And I've combined all of this together for you so that you can actually have everything that you need on repeat over and over and over. Now, the standard price for Activate Abundance Academy is $20K. But for those of you that are absolutely excited about it, we're actually giving you 20% off. 20% off, which means that for one payment of $16K, you can have all of this, including the one-on-one calls, the strategy sessions. We're giving you also access, a bonus access to Cash Flow Accelerator bundle, which is going to help you create income in your business quickly, 2 to 10K in the first 30 days. Okay. And you can also do a payment plan. So for those of you that are like, sounds amazing, but I need a payment plan, great. All you have to do is put $1,000 down, and then you can make 12 payments of $1,333. That's it. Now, I know your brain is probably like, yes, what's the guarantee? You absolutely have a guarantee. And I'm going to share with you, is it for 1 year? Yes, Alyssa, it's for an entire year. Why an entire year? Because you need that much time and support to get a system going on repeat. Okay. I do not want to give you just a 10 module thing and then be like, yep, there you go on your own. Because you're going to come back to me after you finish that 10 module and you're going to be like, okay, now what do I do? I want you to have everything that you need so that you get it well working like a well-oiled machine, so that you begin to create mastery, so that you know what to do on repeat. Okay, that's why it's a year. It actually only used to be 6 months. And I was like, no, I really want people for a year because I really want you to have that support and that accountability and know exactly what it is that you do. Okay, here's the other reason why it's a year. When you take action, you're going to get feedback, right? And so some things are going to work and some things are not going to work. Guarantee you, that's just part of entrepreneurship, right? But when you have somebody who's got their brain and their heart with you in your business, you've got support to tweak it. Whereas if it's just a 10 module course, you don't have access to somebody who's been there, done that, gone through the challenges, come through on the other side, who knows how to create multiple six figures year after year after year after year. Okay, so I am going to absolutely, let me grab this. I don't know why I don't have the link up here already, but let me just grab it for you. And I'm going to give you the link so that you can just take a look at everything that's in there. And if you want to hop on a quick call with me, I am more than happy to have a quick chat. Now, I just want to say I don't do discovery sessions. Yep, happy to talk. I just talked about the payment plan. So Alyssa, you can actually put $1,000 down today, and then you would make 12 payments of $1,333. Yeah, Christina says, best business investment I ever made. I'm so glad, Christina. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So if you want to call with me, just know that a quick call around this is going to be quick. It's going to be like 15 minutes. It's designed to help you make an empowered decision about whether this program feels like it's a good fit for you. Okay, I am not going to twist your arm. I'm not going to try to drag you across the finish line. I'm not going to try to convince you or persuade you to join the program, because I know that the people that work best with me are heart yeses. Okay, now if you're a heart yes, but you're just not sure how to pay for it, that's a different discussion, right? But you have to be a heart yes. You have to be, yes, I want support. I'm a heart yes for this. And then if you want to hop a call with me to talk about the payment plan, or I'm a heart yes for this, but I don't exactly know how I'm going to come up with the money, then we can absolutely, I can support you with this. But this is really for people. This program works the best for people who are willing to show up, take action, so that they can get the results. Okay, I will walk with you step by step. I will teach you everything that I know. I will give you all of my stuff. I've given you my talks. You've got 3 talks that I give you that I used to do in person and at retreat centers. I give you all of the email done for you emails so that you know what to say to your clients. I help you create everything that you need inside of your business, but you have to be willing to show up and take the action, right? Have to be willing to show up and take the action. If you do that and you implement it, then you will most certainly get success. And as a matter of fact, when you go to the sales page or the information page, you actually see that we do have a guarantee that if you show up to all the calls, if you implement what it is that we're teaching, you will absolutely, if you do not get the equivalent of a 6-figure business, which is $8,333 by the end, a month coming in, you can go through the program again for free. You can go through the program again for free. So we have a guarantee on this. We want you to know that we've got you. We're in there with you. All right. Does anybody have any questions about what we talked about today? We still have 20 minutes here, and I would love to support you around any questions that you have around Activate Abundance Academy, around a high-end offer, or around a signature system. Would love to support you in that. We've got a little bit of time, so I'd love to do some laser coaching. Sarah, yeah, go ahead and come up.
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's raining good. Sounds
Mhm.
good outside. So I've always been interested in doing a signature system, but wasn't quite sure how to do it.
Mhm.
So like what I do is NLP coaching, timeline therapy, and hypnosis.
Mhm.
Um, and I guess like the teaching elements that you like, including expertise and training, would be like, okay, like what can the unconscious mind do, or like, education
Mhm.
about that. um but yeah, it's very like, it is one-on-one.
Mhm.
um
Are you talking about your signature system or a high-end package?
I guess, but like, is it one or the other, or is it both?
It's both. Yeah, it's both.
Okay.
So think about your signature system is the steps that you're going to take your clients through and the way that you're going to communicate with your people. So for example, the Soulful Abundance system is my 6-step system. It's what I teach inside of Activate Abundance. Activate Abundance is the offer, right? 12 months taking you through the 6 steps. And it's got all of these other beautiful, pieces of momentum, delivery, bonuses, expertise, right? So there's components. What are the components inside of your high touch, high end offer? And then the system, your signature system, is actually the steps that you teach. And so I'll give you an example. Aligning, right? Step 1 inside of the Soulful Abundance system is alignment. We talked all about that yesterday. Step 2, we're going to help you design a profit plan. We're going to help you design a signature system. We're going to help you design a high-end offer. We're going to help you design a freedom calendar so that you're not burning out. Okay. Then we go into step 3, and that is attract. We're going to teach you how to attract people into your ecosystem. We're going to talk more about attract tomorrow. So definitely come back. We're going to teach you exactly how do you attract people into your ecosystem? How do you find your heart yes clients instead of just the looky-loos? Right? Then we're going to teach you how to nurture connection. So once you bring people into your ecosystem, how do you nurture relationships? Right? And then step 5 is invitations. How do you make heart-centered invitations so that you can invite somebody to take the natural next step with you in a way that feels really good and aligned and easy, and not like, oh my God, I got to close the deal and get the client and say the right things and overcome all the objections and blah, 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 blah. Right? And then the last step is empower. Right? So that's the 6th step, empower. How are we being the empowered leader? How are we showing up? How are we overcoming the obstacles? What are the obstacles that we're bumping up against that might be creating self-sabotage in our business? Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the signature framework, the signature system. Okay. That I deliver that inside of my program. So you're going to create a signature system that you deliver inside of your high-end your one-to-one offer.
Okay, so it's like, so what I do, or what I plan to do, because I have yet
Mhm.
to do it yet, but is like breakthrough sessions that are like anywhere between 8 and 12 hours.
Mhm.
And that's split up into like, 2 hour, 2.5 hours, something like that, chunks.
Mhm.
With like one thing they're having an issue with. But like how people go through it would be totally different because people have different um like limiting decisions and
Mhm.
negative emotions. And there's like depending
Mhm.
on where they're at in their healing journey, it's like I would use a different technique.
Yeah.
So putting it
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
order
Yeah.
thing would
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So, when we think about creating a high-end offer, one, I have definitely seen many, many high-end offers that with people that do what it is that you do with timeline therapy, with NLP, with some other things. And typically it's a 6-month program. They're charging anywhere between $5,000 to $6,000 for that. There's typically, and again, you would create it in a way that makes sense for you, right? Like maybe the first session is 3 hours long because you have to like dive into that, all that juicy stuff, right? And then there would be, maybe you do 2 sessions a month or 3 sessions a month, depending on what it is that you do and depending on what it is that you need. And you're going to customize that for them based on, each session, right? So you're going to be like, okay, this is where we're going to start. And then you're going to understand where to take them each step of the way, right? Your system or your framework would be more of step one, we're going to create awareness around what's going on, right?
oh, I
Step
see.
two would be what would you do then? Would you create a plan with them? Would you like step three would be so think about when you're working with your client, there are a series of steps that your ideal clients are going to go through to get results. Every single one of you have one. Even if you're working with clients right now, you definitely have one. If you're not working with clients now, but you've gone through a certification, there's one in there too. Guarantee it, right? We start one way and we guide people through either a series of steps or maybe we have pillars, right? That's another option. We have pillars of things that we're going to focus on, categories of things that we're going to focus on to help our clients get results.
That shifted it for me. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Perfect. Yeah. Cause I could see that like, starting out with like, okay, well, one, what do you want? Do you even know?
Yeah,
Like working on that with people. It's like, okay, well,
yeah,
if that's what
yeah,
you want. We're gonna get there.
yeah,
We first got to get rid of like, anger, sadness, fear, hurt, guilt,
right, right.
and
Yeah,
then yeah, okay, got it. And then
yeah, yeah.
I'm getting inspired now. I think like a bonus could be like, okay, recorded for you,
Mhm.
personal hip session you could listen to over and over.
Yes, exactly. Beautiful. Yeah,
So
love it. Christina, will you share just a little bit about how having a signature system has helped you in your business? Christina's actually insight. She's gone through Holistic Business Foundations. She's jumped into Activate Abundance. She is cruising. So I'm so glad that she's here.
I
I
was
didn't ask her to
prepared
be
for
here,
you to
so I'm
call
putting her
on
on the
me.
spot. I'm
No, I was
sorry.
prepared.
What
It actually
thought?
it took some work to really wrap my arms around like a system because my mindset was always on like program and I thought program and system were the same thing. And then when I understood the difference and got my arms around that, once I was able to understand that what my framework looked like, and once I was able to actually create a name for it and the appropriate way to create a name for it, everything else became seamless. Like it became so much easier to speak to my business when people ask me as a like, I'm a health coach, what do you do? There was no more of that like floundering around for an answer. It's like I could self-identify very easily. Yeah, I could stand like firmly in my truth and what I stood for. So that all came with once the framework was set. And then Chris gives like a very specific, like a nice like a template for you to work through that makes it so easy. So you're not just like getting a notebook out and outlining it yourself.
Mhm.
You're guided through it and it makes it so much easier to like just get it set, organized. And from there, it just makes everything so much easier from, creating all kinds of content, putting your program together for delivery, maybe doing like a master class or a boot camp, pulling pieces out of the framework and just, maybe focusing your content on social media for 1 month on that, or creating a workshop or a boot camp on like another area of your framework. So you can really kind of like pull pieces out of it And it just really helps you to feel like really together, pulled together and organized in your business. What I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. I was like no longer struggling. Yeah. Yeah. Alyssa, I cannot go through those 7 steps again on the signature system, but you can absolutely, the call is recorded, so you can go back and catch those for sure. Yeah. Feel free to go on as soon as this is over, we'll make sure that we add this up to the hub, but I think you're already inside the Facebook group. So you can just click inside the Facebook group and go back to the 7 steps on the signature system for sure. Yeah. And they're not necessarily steps. There's 7 ways that a signature system actually helps you 10x your income and your impact in your business. Yeah. Awesome. Any other questions?
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah.
Do you have like rolling enrollment into it, or is it a once a year or once every 6 months thing?
Yeah, such a great question. We do have open enrollment, but we don't have the same price. So this price, this discounted price, is good until midnight on Friday. Okay, after that, it goes back up to the standard enrollment rate, which is $20K, or you can put $2,000 down and it's 12 payments of $1,500. Okay, so after Friday, it's going to go back up to the standard price. So every once in a while, when I do a masterclass, we'll open it up for enrollment for a short period of time and give you some extra bonuses and give you a pricing discount. And that's what we've got going on right now. And again, if you want to make a payment, you could absolutely, you just need $1,000 to say yes. That's going to hold your spot. We also only take 15 people because I want to make sure that I've got the energy and the capacity to make sure that you have the support that you need. So we have a limited number of spots. We actually already had 3 that were taken before we even opened up enrollment today. So just, to let you guys know, you are more than welcome. Yeah. When someone finds you and wants to work with you, do you take them for $20K? It depends on when we are opening enrollment, Alyssa. If they find me now, then they get the discount. After Friday, it would absolutely be the $20K. Yeah. Just depends. Yeah. Awesome. Any other questions? If there's no more questions, I would love to hear one aha or golden nugget that you're taking away with you around our day 2, around our pricing, around the program, around a signature system, around the importance of having a method so that you are crystal clear in what it is that you do and how you do it. What would be one aha? And if you're in the Facebook group, just go ahead and pop in the chat. What's an aha for you? If you're here on Zoom, you're more than welcome to pop it in the chat, or you can come off mute and just share it. Would love to hear.
It's easier for me to just go off mute.
Yeah.
I was typing in that the signature system could be repurposed for, a plethora of things, like even a podcast. It's like, oh, here's my signature system as a podcast. Boom, done.
Exactly.
That's
You, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you said that because I didn't say that earlier. And I have a podcast. It's called Soulful Abundance with Chris Williams. And
awesome.
It's YouTube and a podcast. So it's my signature system. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I love that. It's like if you work really hard and clearly and effectively and like really intentionally on like just one big thing, you can turn it into so many things.
Yes. Yeah.
And so like, yeah, bonuses are beyond what they already need.
Yeah, bonuses are beyond what they need to get results. Yeah. Gina said information does not equal transformation. Yeah, absolutely. Here's the thing. Information, there's lots of information. We can read a book, right? We can download it from Google, right? There's no lack of information. The problem is the implementation. The problem is the lack of support and the lack of accountability. That's what creates true transformation. That's what we create for you inside of Activate Abundance. You even get an accountability buddy, right? We want to make sure that you are implementing. And it's the reason why clients are going to work with you. You're going to give them the support, the accountability, and the system. Support, accountability, system. That's what creates transformation. It's not information. We all know we've downloaded the courses, we've read the books, we've Googled the XYZ thing, and we're still where it is that we are. It's because we don't have the right system. We don't know what to do at the right time and at the right order in our business. Right? So we're just kind of flailing, or we're just throwing spaghetti at the wall, or we're trying to look and follow what somebody else is doing, but we don't have the support to ask questions, and we don't have the accountability to follow through. So system support and accountability is what you get to give your clients, and it's what we give you inside of Activate Abundance, so that we know that you are able to implement and actually get the results. Yeah, Alyssa says so true. Yeah. Rhonda, what's an aha or an insight that you have? I would love to hear. Anything stand out for you? No? Yeah?
Oh, no, I was thinking that just understanding the steps the client goes when they're working with you
Mm-hmm.
can help to begin to create a framework.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And your client does go through steps, and that is something that we'll help you with, so that we can, look, when you're in the label, it's hard to, when you're in the bottle, you can't read the label on the bottle, right? When we're in our heads trying to figure it out, we actually need somebody else to go through that process with us. And it happens so much quicker then, right? Alyssa says she's been trying to get her family to keep you accountable, but it's not worked. You do not want your family to be giving you business advice. They don't know. Yes, and they can't keep you. Yeah. When you're a pickle in the jar, you can't read the label. It's so true, right? We get stuck. And I will be fully transparent. It's why I continue to invest in my own support with a coach. I absolutely have a coach. I will not be without a coach. Why? Because I can't read the label when I'm in the bottle. I want somebody else's eyes, somebody else's brain on my business with me and on my mindset with me. Alyssa says signature system creates order out of chaos. I can relate to that. Yeah, absolutely. We want to create order out of chaos, because then we can talk about it clearly, and your ideal client understands too. And again, that extra confidence. So good. Yeah. Jennifer, any ahas or insights from you? I think we've heard from everybody.
Just the same for me. Information does not make transformation.
Yeah.
That really, yeah.
Yeah, it's true, right? A great example that my friend says, and it makes so much sense for me, right? Is like, we know what to, if information created transformation, we'd all have 6-pack abs, right? We know what to do, right? That's not the thing. Yeah, it's true, right? Yeah, awesome. All right, ladies, thank you so much for being here today. Tomorrow, please come back. She's got 6-pack under her keg. Yeah. Come back tomorrow. We're going to be diving into the attract and the nurture. How do you attract the right client? Not just any client, but the right client into your ecosystem, and the importance of nurturing and how you do that. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And then the following day, let's see what tomorrow's Wednesday. On Thursday, we're going to be talking specifically around how do you make heart-centered invitations? What is the ladder of beliefs that all of us have to go through before we can make a buying decision? Yeah, I'm so glad, Gina. No, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, awesome. All right, my friends, reach out to me on Facebook if you have any questions. Go to the Activate Abundance page, take a look at it. And then if you have any questions, reach out to me. Remember, the 20% off, that $4,000 discount is good until midnight on Friday. And if you book an appointment with me before Friday, if I don't have any spots open on my calendar, I will hold that discount for you. So if you're like, I really want to talk to you, but you don't see something until next week or on Saturday or something like that, book the appointment and I will hold the discount as long as you book the appointment before midnight on Friday. Okay. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.